Monday morning, a few interesting things which I see what caught tickled my fancy in the news regarding the current situation in the world. Well then, before this conflict started, the United Kingdom sold off the North Sea, what's it called? It's offshore gas and oil to Gazprom. And I did mention about yesterday the protest in Prague, the Czech Republic. This could be, like I said, it could be a series of protests. It's only the tip of the iceberg. Seeing we are heading towards a dark winter. They practically, the Western politicians put us in this mess, and they're scratching their heads how to obtain alternative resources in alternative of the Russian ones. Well, they don't seem to be that desperate. I've seen a video of these Euro parliamentaries dancing in European Parliament. Absolutely insane. While slowly, the European empire's falling to bits economically and socially. Because in the United Kingdom, they've been advising, or let's start planning a energy ration. You can use a certain devices during a certain period of the day to avoid peak time of demand of electricity. The thing is, if people avoid peak time, switch on their dishwasher or washing machine or whatsoever, they do it in the hours when it's more convenient. That will become a new peak time. It's ridiculous, it is. And certain establishments may have to close earlier, like the pub at 9 p.m. due to that. And probably public illumination will be switched off, depending on the gravity of the shortage of energy, how they're going to acquire it. And from the 1st of October, electricity bills and even gas bills in the UK will go up, and a so-called electric car. That will cost you a lot more to charge from a public charger than it was last year. So petrol cars in the long run will become a lot more inconvenient as range and costs. Well, you can say, electric cars have got less parts for maintenance. That's true, but that's got a lot of electronic stuff. You need a computer whiz kids to do that, sort out the problems. If you've got gremlins in the work, it's going to be pretty dear days. And what else there is? We should brace ourselves what is going to come. That's for many civil service in UK. They're returning to the carbon paper, doing paperwork. We're going to make duplicate documents in case of something happens. It's absolutely ridiculous. It sounds like they're waiting for something expected and planned by them. Well, more hard energy prices, more businesses will go bust, and even big businesses. In Germany, and industrialists are bracing themselves. I think we should all brace ourselves is for what to come for us, because this is going to be a particular dark and cold winter. I don't know how the intensity of this impact will be on the top of us, but and we're talking about economic collapse, more poverty and social unrest, and more crimes. Something did happen in Canada. There was a series of killings. People are just losing their rag. We should say a prayer to these victims of these vicious killings. I don't know. It's just heat or just people losing their minds. If the situation gets more bad, it will become the new normality. Hope not.